Elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, elhamdülillah, Rabbil alemin. Estağfurullah, estağfurullah, estağfurullah, ellezî la ilahe illa huvel hayyul kayyum ve etûbü ileyh. Es'elû tevbete vel mağfirete vel hidayete innehu ettevvâbur rahîm. Vaffu enna ya kerim, vaffu enna ya kerim, vaffu enna ya kerim. Vahfir lena bifadlike ya Rahman ya Rahim, ya Meliki ya Kuddüsü ya Hafız ya Allah. El-evvel Allah, el-ahir Allah, el-zahir Allah, el-batin Allah, hayrihi ve şerrihi min Allahu Teala. Ve eşhedü en la ilahe illallah vahdehu la şerike leh. Ve eşhedü enne Muhammeden abduhu ve resuluhu. Esselatu vesselamu aleyke ya Resulallah. Esselatu vesselamu aleyke ya Habiballah. Esselatu vesselamu aleyke ya seyyidel evveline vel ahirin. İşvelena ya şefî'el müzdedîn. Bi rahmetike erhamer rahimin. Kalallahu Teala fi kitab-ül aziz. Euzubillâhi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. وَلَوْ شِئْنَا لَآتَيْنَا كُلَّ نَفْسٍ هُدَاهَا. Sadakallahu alazim. Allah Teala says, if we had so willed, we could have had everyone on the right path. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in a hadith sharif, work hard. It has been made easy for you when you do what you are created for. I have told you other stories about Behlul Dana. Behlul Dana was a waliullah who lived when Harun al-Rashid was the caliph of the Abbasid Empire around 9th century. Some say that he was stepbrother to Harun al-Rashid. In any case, he appeared to everybody as if he was crazy. But in reality, he was a waliullah. One day, at the courtyard of the palace, there was a long trunk of a tree, like an electric pole. And Behlul Dana would go to one end of it, and he was able to lift it, and then he will go to the other end of it, he was able to lift it, and then he will go in the middle of it, he couldn't lift it. And then he kept going on and on and on, 10 times, 20 times. Finally, Harun al-Rashid saw that from the window, and he said, what's going on? He came down. He said, Ya Behlul, what are you doing? He said, well, I take this end of the heavy pole as the world and the chores of the world. And difficultly, I can do it. And I go to the other end, this is the chores in the preparation of the hereafter. And difficultly, but I can still do it. But when I try to do what I am supposed to do, both for the world and the hereafter, and try to lift it from the middle, I cannot do it, he said to the caliph. And he said, can you? instead of answering, there were few tears trickling from the eye of the Kegi. He was so touched with this irshad, and he said to Behlul Dana, Ya Behlul, I would like to give you a little gift, so ask me whatever you wish, I will give it to you. All right, said Behlul, it's summer. There are those flies. He said, they come and sit on my face, and I am bothered with them. You're the caliph. Why don't you order them so that they don't come and bother me? Harun al-Rashid, still drops of tears in his eyes. He said, Ya Behlul, I have no power over them. I can't do it. He said, well, what do you expect me to ask from somebody who cannot even do something with a fly? And what could they possibly have to give me? Said he. Today, I wish to talk to you once again, because time I talk to you things which we are not encouraged to talk to you about. I wanted to talk to you about qadar, about destiny. The reason that I want to talk to you about destiny, although we are discouraged to talk about it, because in a hadith sharif, Rasulullah came upon the Ashab al-Kiram, and they were talking amongst themselves, and Rasulullah said, what are you discussing amongst themselves? Ya Rasulullah, we are talking about destiny. He said, what's the matter with you people, that you have abandoned being the servant of Allah Ta'ala, and you are sitting here talking about destiny? Abandoned being the servant of Allah and talking about destiny. The reason that I want to talk to you about destiny is during the past few weeks, we were talking about how horrible is a quality which all and everyone which we have, rather than a quality, the fault which everyone here has, depending how much we have it, which is really the mother of all evil, that is arrogance. If you realize, one of the causes of our arrogance, I don't think there are too many of us who are arrogant with our looks, or there are not too many of them who are arrogant with our power, with our strength. But we do things, even in our religion, we do, I underline, do things of which we are proud of. We are proud of our doing our prayers in time. We are proud of looking forward to Ramadan. We are proud of not cheating Allah Ta'ala, paying our zakat properly. We are proud of trying not to lie. We are also proud when our wives give birth to a son. We made a son. Or we build a house, or we take a business and we become rich in that business. Do you see what I mean? That we think that we can do things And with the achievements which we think we achieved, we become arrogant. To compare the things which we do with the things which are done to us. Accidents, bankruptcies, sicknesses, death. We didn't do those things. No, we don't do those things. You know, those are things which are done to us. But when they are good, we did them. Allah Ta'ala says, whatever good comes to you is from me. Whatever bad comes to you is from yourself. But we believe just the opposite. When we will realize that we in reality cannot do. Allah Ta'ala is the creator of all and everything. But sometimes He creates things, does things with the hand of man. Allah Ta'ala has given the humankind, which makes them special, irada, a will. But that is irada juz'iyya. It is a teeny will. Irada kulli, the total will and decision, belongs to Him. It is as if we are in a train, all of us, going from a place to a place, and we have no say in it. That is irada kulliya. That is Allah's will. And the irada juz'i is when we walk in the train from the back of it to the front, or from the front of it to the back. That is the extent of our ability to do. Now, he who can realize that, and he who follows what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said, work. It is being made easy to you if you do what you are supposed to do. What are we supposed to do? There are tests now. We are living in 21st century. How do they call them? They call them aptitude tests. So you go through an aptitude test, they find out that you are good in math, and so you become an accountant. Well, it's supposed to be easy according to what Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said. So you presume, because you are good in math, that you were created to be an accountant, but you are miserable. Being an accountant, it's not easy for you at all. But Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran Al-Kareem that I have created men and jinn so that they make ibadat to me, they worship me. But the word which Allah Ta'ala uses is li'abidun. And Hazrat Ibn Abbas and many scholars and Waliullah translate li'abidun not as worship, that Allah Ta'ala has not created us solely to worship Him, But Allah Ta'ala has created us to serve Him? No. He does not need any service. To serve in His name. If you wish to be the hands of Allah Ta'ala, which man, weak that he is, unable to do that he is, but when Allah Ta'ala so wills, the man can be made to create incredible things. But that is not him who does it. That is Allah Ta'ala who does through him. And that is what destiny is. When Allah Ta'ala does through you. I was curious when I was a young dervish. I have heard so often about Ilm Ladun. What is Ilm Ladun? Does anybody know what is Ilm Ladun? Hazrat Musa alayhi salam didn't know what Ilm Ladun was, so that is in the Quran al-Karim it is mentioned that he went to that trip with Khutba alayhi salam, that Khutba kills an innocent baby. That Khutba knocks down a wall of a city. The Khutba destroys a ship which the captain was so nice to them. And then he explains to Hazrat Musa alayhi salam the reason that he killed the innocent seeming baby, that he was going to be a Hitler when he grew. The reason that he knocked down the wall, because there was a treasure of an orphan hidden in it, that he didn't want somebody else to get it, so that the orphan gets it. The reason that he made the ship look ugly by destroying it, so that the pirates do not capture it. Ilm Ladun is to know your destiny before it happens. That is what Ilm Ladun is. And practically none of us have it. But it suffices for us, Ya Ibadallah, to know that what happens to us after the fact is our destiny. It is the will of Allah Ta'ala, and khayrihi wa sharrihi min Allah Ta'ala. So whatever comes from Him, even if it is sickness, even if it is disaster, it should be fine with us because it comes from Him. And that is what we should understand Qadar with, and that is what we should understand what Ilm Ladun is. Ya Rabbi, today we ask you one thing and one thing alone. Bless us with the ability to be able to show rida, acceptance. In fact, to be pleased with our destiny, which is your will for us, which indeed is the best thing for us. Amen. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, who has created us in the form and shape of a human being. Ya Allah, you say that you have created us in your own image, in indeed you have no image, but you have created us in the form and shape of your Rahmah. Ya Rabbi, you have taught us your name, you have given us your divine attributes. Ya Rabbi, you have blown into us from your own soul, that you have made us your Khalifa upon the face of this planet, that you say that you have created all and everything for us and us for yourself. In addition to that, Ya Rab, every second of this short life on this planet, you pour upon us thousands, millions of gifts, which we cannot possibly count. In spite of all that generosity, of all that mercy and all that kindness, Ya Rab, you find us thankless. Amen. Ya Rab, forgive us. Forgive us, we have tyrannized ourselves. We have nowhere else to go but you to us. And you say that you will give us what we ask from you. Ya Rab, bless us with the ability of thankfulness. And count us amongst your thankful servants. To test our faith, to test our obedience to you, to test our love for you, not that you know not, but so that we know, and never above our forbearance. You pass us through some trials of some sickness, some hunger, some pain, taking away from us things which we think are ours, but in reality yours in the first place. And Ya Rabbi, you say that you are together with the one who shows patience. We seldom, if ever, show any patience. Ya Rabbi, teach us patience. Amen. And count us amongst your patient servants. Ya Wahid Ya Ahad, you say hold on to the rope of Islam and do not separate yourselves from each other. Your beloved, our Prophet says, my ummah is like one single body. If the finger aches, the whole body aches. And he says that if we do not love each other for your sake, our iman is incomplete. Far from loving each other, Ya Rab, we often hate each other. We hurt each other. We kill each other. Look at us now, everywhere on the face of the planet, in all the lands of the Muslims. Ya Rab, there is disharmony, and we are killing each other. 1.5 billion of us, we are like 1.5 billion broken glass scattered all around the world. Ya Rab, once we were indeed one, all like one single body. And at that time, Ya Rab, we had the power, we had the beauty, we had the wisdom, which you have blessed us with, that all and everyone admired us, envied us, loved us, and feared us. Ya Rab, recreate in our hearts love for each other. Amen. And perfect our iman. Amen. Ya Rab, recreate the unity amongst Ummah Muhammad. Amen. And give us back the beauty and the wisdom and the power and the justice which once were ours. Amen. Ameen. بحرمة سيد المرسلين Allahümme salli ala seyyidina Muhammedin mağfireten melevan ve takibel asran ve kerer cedidan ve sekbeler ferkadan ve belik ve ruhahu ve ervahe ehli beytihi minet tahiyyatü ve selam ve barik ve sellem aleyhi kesiren kesiren kesira ve sallallahu ala seyyidina Muhammedin ve ala cemil enbiyayı ve mürselin ve evliyayı ve salihin ve ala melaiketike ve mukarrabin ve ala ehli saatike ecmain min ehli semavat ve zardin ve rızvanullahi teala ala